All right, picture this. You're online, right? Just trying to send like $5 to a buddy, pizza money. You hit send and boom, no confirmation, just a black screen.
Uh-oh.
And then this crazy message pops up, like something out of a movie.
What? Like you've won a prize.
Nah, way worse. A demand. $500,000 in crypto or your payment info gets locked up. Ransomware, hitting regular people just trying to pay for stuff online.
That's terrifying. And I mean, think about it. We use digital payments for everything these days. Tapping our phones, online shopping, heck, even splitting the bill at a restaurant.
Right. It's so convenient. But, all that convenience, it kind of makes us sit in ducks for these cyber criminals. Our digital wallets are basically like glowing treasure chests.
Makes sense. They'd be a target. Yeah.
And that's what we're going to dig into today, how artificial intelligence, AI, is stepping up to fight back against these ransomware attacks on our digital payments.
This ought to be good.
Because, let me tell you, the problem is getting huge.
Yeah.
Just in 2024, ransomware attacks on financial companies, they shot up by a crazy 65%.
Whoa, 65%. That's a lot.
Yeah, and it's not just numbers on a screen. This stuff has real-world consequences. Remember that whole thing with the bank in India? Got hit by ransomware, and it totally shut down payments for like 300 smaller banks.
Yeah.
For days.
I vaguely remember that.
People couldn't get cash. Businesses couldn't process anything. It was chaos.
Yeah, that's a prime example of how interconnected everything is now. One attack can ripple out and affect so many.
Absolutely. So against this massive wave of threats, AI is kind of becoming our digital bodyguard, our mission today, to figure out how AI is acting as a shield against these ransomware attacks and digital payments. Welcome to Zana AI. So, when we say AI, we're not talking sci-fi stuff, right? This is real tech doing real work.
Yeah, no robots running around with laser guns, haha.
No, not yet anyway.
But really, AI offers this constant vigilance, analyzing everything, which is just something traditional security systems can't do. It's like having a superpowered detective constantly scanning our digital payments for anything suspicious.
Ooh, I like that. Superpowered detective. So how does this detective actually work? What's its method?
Well, one of its most powerful tools is something called behavioral analysis. So imagine the AI just constantly watching all the normal activity within a payment system, like how much money is usually moving around, what are the servers busiest, how do different parts of the system usually talk to each other. It's basically building a picture of what's normal.
So it's like learning the system's habits.
Exactly. And because it knows what normal looks like, it can spot anything that's out of place, anything weird or unexpected. Like, let's say there's a bunch of files getting encrypted. That's a huge red flag for ransomware. The AI would pick up on that instantly.
That's impressive. Does it really make a difference, though? Like, does it actually stop attacks?
Oh, absolutely. Studies have shown that companies using AI in their security have way fewer successful attacks. Like, some data says 94% fewer.
94%. Wow. All right, so it works. You got any real-world examples?
Sure, tons. Let's take Secure Bank. Back in 2025, one of their employees, clicked a phishing link. Happens all the time.
Oh, yeah, those are sneaky.
Well, Secure Bank had an AI system watching their network, and it immediately saw this unusual data being sent out from the infected computer and files being changed, basically all the signs that something wasn't right.
And then what? The AI just, took over?
Pretty much. It instantly isolated that computer, cut it off from the rest of the bank's network. So the ransomware couldn't spread. No data loss, no ransom note.
So the AI basically contained the virus before it could do anything.
Precisely. And what's even cooler is AI isn't just reacting, it can actually predict attacks, too. It's like pre-crime, almost.
Pre-crime? How's that even possible?
Through something called predictive analytics, the AI looks at tons of data from past cyber attacks. How they happened, who was targeted, what weaknesses were exploited. It spots patterns, basically. And by analyzing those patterns, it can anticipate what attacks might happen next.
So it's like learning from history to prevent future disasters. Pretty neat.
Exactly. Like there was this case with global payments. Their AI noticed some suspicious code, probably ransomware, just sitting in their network.
How did it even find that?
Well, it wasn't an active attack, more like there was this unusual admin activity going on late at night, like 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely suspicious.
Totally. And the AI picked up on that, flagged it as a potential threat. gave global payments time to investigate and remove the code before it could do anything.
That's wild. It's like stopping a crime before it even happens.
Okay.
But, okay, what about those phishing emails we were talking about? How does AI help with those?
Oh, AI is great at spotting those. It's like having a super smart bouncer for your inbox, scans every email in real time, checking links, sender addresses, even the language used.
So it's like filtering out the junk mail before it even gets to you.
Exactly. Blocks dangerous links and fake sender addresses so you don't even see them.
That's pretty reassuring. But if AI is getting this good, how do the hackers keep up? Like, aren't they going to try and get around these defenses?
Oh, of course. Cybercriminals are always looking for ways to stay ahead. One thing they might try is disguising their ransomware. Make it look like normal software. Try to blend in, basically.
So like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Perfect analogy. But that's where the AI's behavioral analysis comes in again. Even if the ransomware looks innocent, the things it does, like encrypting a ton of files really fast, that's going to stick out. The AI will notice that.
So the AI is looking at the actions, not just the appearance. Makes sense. Okay, let's say the AI catches something. What then? Does a person have to get involved every time?
Nope, not at all. One of the really cool things about AI is its ability to respond automatically to threats. Like, it detects an attack, it can isolate a compromised computer, block suspicious transactions, even alert other security systems, all in milliseconds, way faster than any human could.
Milliseconds. That's incredible. You got an example of that.
Sure. PaySecure had this issue with a new type of ransomware. Their regular security software didn't recognize it, but their AI system saw unusual file encryption happening across their network. And because the AI knew this was super suspicious, it automatically shut down the affected parts of the network super fast.
So it basically quarantined the problem area.
Exactly. And it happened so quickly that the ransomware couldn't encrypt all their data. Saved them a ton of money and headaches.
Man, AI sounds like a miracle worker. But there's got to be some downsides, right?
Right.
It can't be perfect.
You're right, nothing's perfect. First off, those cyber criminals, they're using AI too,
Yeah.
Creating more sophisticated ransomware, harder to detect. It's like a constant arms race.
The battle of the bots?
Pretty much. Plus, AI systems can be expensive to set up, and they need good data to learn from. If the data's bad or biased, it can mess everything up. Missed threats, false alarms, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, so it's not a set it and forget it solution.
Yeah.
So what's the best approach then? Just AI, or do we still need humans?
Honestly, the best security is a team effort. AI and human intelligence working together.
Best of both worlds.
Right. AI is great for the heavy lifting, analyzing tons of data, handling known threats, frees up the humans to do the strategic thinking, Like Dr. Elena Kovacs from MIT said, AI doesn't replace humans, it makes them superheroes.
Love that quote. Okay, but you mentioned earlier that having good AI security can actually be good for business, beyond just preventing attacks. How so?
Well, think about it. Data breaches are all over the news. If a company can show it's got strong security, that builds trust with customers, right? Eastern Bank actually used their AI-powered security to attract new customers because people are looking for companies that take security seriously.
So it's not just about avoiding the bad stuff, it's a selling point.
Yep. Plus, good AI security can actually save you money on cyber insurance. Insurance companies know AI adds an extra layer of protection, so they often offer lower premiums to companies using it. We're talking like a 27% reduction.
Ooh, that's a nice chunk of change. Any other examples of AI saving the day?
Sure. There was this healthcare group that got targeted by ransomware. Their AI system from Darktrace picked up on some unusual network activity, really subtle stuff. But it was enough to warn the security team, and they stopped the attack before any patient data could be encrypted.
Dodged a bullet there. So zooming out a bit, what's the big picture impact of AI on cybersecurity for digital payments?
I think the biggest change is moving from reacting to attacks to actively preventing them. Before, it was all about cleaning up the mess after something bad happened. Now, with AI, we can get ahead of the curve. And with digital payments growing so fast, this proactive approach is going to be super important for keeping everything secure and trustworthy.
Makes total sense. The more we rely on digital payments, the more important AI security becomes. So for any businesses listening, especially smaller ones that might be a bit intimidated by all this, what's a good first step they can take?
I'd say start small. Focus on targeted AI tools for specific areas like email phishing protection or transaction monitoring. Those can make a big difference right away. It's a good way to dip your toes in the water.
Great advice. Okay, wrapping things up, here's a question for everyone listening. What's the one key thing to remember about AI and ransomware?
That AI, when used properly and kept up to date, can act as both a warning system and a shield. It's a powerful tool against ransomware, which is always evolving.
Absolutely. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a huge help. So let's recap. Ransomware is a real danger to our digital lives, causing financial damage and shaking our trust in online payments. But AI is stepping up as a major player in this fight. It can detect weird activity, predict attacks, and react super fast.
And we've seen real-world proof that it works.
Yeah, AI might not be perfect, but it's a vital part of keeping our digital payments secure.
Couldn't agree more.
Now, if you want to learn more about all this cool stuff, AI, cybersecurity, and digital finance, come join the Zana AI community.
It's a great place to connect with other folks who are into this stuff.
So hit that subscribe button, give this deep dive a like if you found it helpful, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any topics you'd like us to cover. Maybe AI versus hackers, the next generation.
Haha, I like it.
Always love hearing from you guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Stay safe out there in the digital world. Keep those brains curious.
Until next time, folks, this is your expert guide signing off.
And this is your host, reminding you to stay secure and stay awesome.